Hey, what's up, guys? Day 5 here on Duelist Kingdom, December the 5th, and you know what's weird? I'm pretty sure there are wolves on this island. At nighttime, I hear wolves howling. When I'm lying in my tent and I'm wrapped up in my sleeping bag, I can hear them. They're pretty far away, but it's still very concerning. I mean, it could be somebody summoning a wolf monster from their deck, but I'm pretty sure I heard a child screaming afterwards, so a child might have died. I mean, the first Duelist Kingdom had a few casualties too, right? So that's not out of the ordinary. But having said that, I don't want to be a casualty. I'd prefer to not be eaten alive by wolves, but never fear, because if I do get into trouble, I've always got Rescue Hamster to save me. I'm pretty screwed. Welcome to the December 5th edition of Desert Island Decks. I'm Martin Billany, also known as LittleKuriboh. I've stranded myself on the Duelist Kingdom island with no friends and no help, and I'm just kind of opening booster packs, hoping that I can find enough cards that will work to help me duel Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom finals, should I be in them. I'm opening a different booster pack every day and taking one card that I like, that appeals to me, and I'm going to create a deck out of that, and hopefully I can win and get the prize money and be the 1%. That's the goal, really. Gotta beat that bastard Pegasus first! This series idea, as I've mentioned before, was conceived by MasakoX and Philly, his girlfriend, and they are doing their own Dragon Ball themed version of this, where they are opening Dragon Ball Super themed packs every day leading up to Christmas. And you should go check it out. Watch him open cards in the comfort of his home while I'm out here hiding from wolves. You're not quite as luxurious as what his happy ass is going through. His happy ass. That happy-assed Masako with his happy ass. What booster pack am I opening today? Well, it's an old friend. It's Circuit Break. I'm going to try and find other booster packs that don't fall under the same three categories. I haven't found any yet, but Circuit Break is back. It's got 9 cards in it, so it's going to be a bit of a mouthful, in the sense that I'm going to have to read all of them. I'm not going to put it in my mouth. That would be really stupid. You'd have to be half starving and desperate to resort to something like that. All right, let's open this sucker. So, Circuit Break had some pretty interesting monsters. I forget which one we got out of that one. Oh no, it was Dragon Knights, wasn't it? That's exciting. I hope I get another I hope I get another card that is just a different idea with dragons stuck into it. Dragon Astronauts. Dragon Football Team. Dragon the Cast of Hamilton. Featuring Blue Eyes White Lin-Manuel Miranda. So what have we got here? Looks like somebody's persona, Lunar Light Crimson Fox. And she is a Crimson Fox. She's pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. She's a beast warrior with an attack of 1800 and defense 600. She's got a big bushy tail. She looks like Squirrel Girl if she were a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And a fox. If this card is sent to the GY by a card effect, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Change its attack to 0 until the end of this turn. When a card or effect is activated that targets a Lunar Light monster you control, you can banish this card from your GY, negate the activation, and if you do, each player gains 1,000 life points. So yeah, this card has a bunch of really cool effects, and she's pretty sexy, not gonna lie. I'm gonna hold on to that one, because she could go in my deck. That sounds like a weird way of hitting on somebody. I'd like to put you in my deck. Wanna check out the GY with me later? Defect Compiler. So this is like a computer that logs any glitches with something. It's a Cyburst monster that has an attack of 1,000 and a defense of 1,000. It's like the IMDb goofs section. It just logs all defects, I guess. Once per turn, you can remove one defect counter from this card, then target one Cyburst monster you control. I don't got none. It gains 800 attack until the end of this turn. Actually, I guess this would qualify as a Cyburst monster, so I could raise its attack to 1800. But I hate to say, if I wanted a card with 1800 attack, I'd go for the sexy Kitsune lady. Okay, this is F.A. Whip Crosser. F.A.? It looks like another dude on some sort of motorcycle type apparatus. What does F.A. stand for? Federally Appointed Whip Crosser. Functioning Adult Whip Crosser. Factory Arsonist Whip Crosser. This card's a machine effect card. It's got an attack of 0 and a defense of 1,000. Let's see what its effect is. Gains attack equal to its level times 300. What? So its level right now is 4, so it would start with 1,200. Your opponent must pay 300 life points to activate the effect of a monster whose original level or rank is lower than this card's level. Each time an FA spell trap card or effect is activated, you can increase this card's level by 1. If this card is level 7 or higher, your opponent cannot discard or send cards from their hand to the GY to activate a card effect. That's pretty bloody handy. I actually really like this. Maybe it stands for awesome whip crosser. Crawler Glial. Or Gleal? Crawler Glial. Wah! Come back to me. Oh, it's a flip card. I like flip cards. I don't think I've found a flip card yet, so this is the first one. My favorite flip card is Manny a Bug. I know that card because it's from the series. And you flip it, and it destroys a monster on your opponent's side of the field. I know something about Yu-Gi-Oh! So when you flip this, you can special summon one crawler monster from your hand, or GY, in face-up attack position or face-down defense position, except Crawler Glial. If this face-up card in its owner's control leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect, you can special summon two crawler monsters with different names from your deck in face-down defense position. Except this card. You can only use each effective Crawler Glial once per turn. I don't think any of its effects are going to be useful to me. I don't have any crawler monsters. That's going to be the case for a lot of these cards, unfortunately. Metaphys Executor. Metaphys Executor? Whoa! There's so many stars on this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this is the most stars I've seen on a card so far. And it's a worm monster. WYRM. I'm picturing Scotty 2 Hotty doing the worm, except it's a dragon. Cannot be normal summoned or set. That's handy. Must be special summoned from your hand by banishing 5 Metaphys cards with different names. I'm just gonna go right ahead and put you at the back of here, okay? Metaphys Daedalus. Hang on now, we've got another Metaphys card here. Looks like a cool dragon. The best description. I may as well be bloody J.R.R. Tolkien. And then a really cool dragon showed up and fought. George R.R. Martin ain't got crap on me. If this card is special summoned by the effect of a Metaphys monster, it won't be, you can banish all other face-up special summoned monsters on the field. That's really cool. If this card is banished during the standby phase of the next turn, you can shuffle this banished card into the deck. Banish one Metaphys card from your deck, except Metaphys Daedalus. What is a Daedalus? Google is your friend. You know, interestingly, the Wi-Fi network on here is called Toon World. Daedalus built the labyrinth for King Minos, who needed to imprison his wife's son, the Minotaur. The story is told that Poseidon had given a white bull to Minos so that he might use it as a sacrifice. These Greek gods have too much time on their hands. So yeah, I don't know what a Daedalus is, but that's one of them. I'm not using it. X-Crawler Neurogos. X-Crawler Neurogos. It's got X in the name, so it's extreme. This is an insect. Oh, it's my first Link monster. You can Link summon this, which is from the new show, Yu-Gi-Oh! Reigns. You should check it out. Crawler monsters this card points to cannot be destroyed by battle. Gain 300 attack defense, and if they battle your opponent's monster, any battle damage they inflict your opponent is doubled. If this face-up card is destroyed by battle or leaves the field because of an opponent's card effect while its owner controls it, you can target 2 crawler monsters with different names in your GY. Special summon them in face-down defense position. So that's a load of stuff that I don't quite understand, mostly because I don't know how Link summoning works. Obviously, when I'm guessing here, this is my complete blind guesswork, I assume that when you've got this between 2 monsters, hence Link, it has an effect on them, which is to gain 300 attack and defense and they can't be destroyed by battle. I don't think that's going to be much use to me, but it's neat to experience Link monsters for the first time. I've never held one of these before. Oh, it's a blast from the past. FA Pit Stop. Frequently accurate pit stop. Fully automatic pit stop. Feng Shui allowed pit stop. This spell card allows you to target one FA monster you control, reduce its level by 2, and if you do, draw cards equal to the number of FA pit stops in your GY+1. GY+1. I feel like I'm flashing back to math class. I don't like doing that. I just like the really awesome race car. Like, they know who they're pitching these cards to. Like, as a kid, I would be like, oh man, a cool race car, yeah! Whereas now that I'm an adult, I'm more inclined to be attracted to the sexy fox lady. Hi, sexy fox lady. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the GY, you can banish this card from your GY. There's so many GYs! Then target one FA monster in your GY. FAGY, GYFA, there's so many bloody acronyms. Imagine if the characters on the show started talking in abbreviations all the time. It would make the show shorter, but it would be indecipherable. And it's already kind of indecipherable. Special summon it. You can only use each effective FA pit stop once per turn. So once again, this relates more to the FA monsters, and I don't have one in my deck yet. I have it in this pile, but I can't use it. Not in conjunction with this spell card anyway, so I'm gonna have to give a pass on that one. Ojama Duo. I know these Ojama guys. They originate from when GX was out, and they are upsetting. I mean, just look at that. It's like if evil was trying to be cute, which it frequently does. The effect of this trap card allows you to special summon 2 Ojama tokens, beast/light/level, 2 attack, 0 defense. So many bloody numbers and digits and statistics. And that's not even counting all the GY nonsense. To your opponent's field in defense position. These tokens cannot be tributed for a tribute summon, and each time one is destroyed, its controller takes 300 damage. During either player's turn, except the turn this card was sent to the GY, you can banish this card from your GY. Special summon 2 Ojama monsters with different names from your deck. That's kind of neat just because it's more of a troll card than anything, and trolling your opponents is kind of neat, I guess. And then we're right back to the Crimson Fox. So, I'm going to be honest, it's a toss-up between the FA Whipcrosser and the Crimson Fox, if only because these are the only cards I think I'd be able to use effectively. And I like both of them a lot. I like the designs, and I like this one's called FA. It's just so weird to me. And this is a sexy fox lady, so I'm just going to flip them upside down. No, I don't know which one I'm holding, and I'm just going to pick it out at random. What we get? Sexy fox lady! She is my girlfriend. I got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Waifu now. She'll come in handy in distracting the wolves late at night. Sorry, FA Whipcrosser. Yeah, Lunar Light Crimson Fox. That's pretty sweet. I'm really excited about that. Now I have 5 cards in my deck. I'm like really giddy. Like genuinely. I'm collecting cards. This is new for me. This is real. This is a real happy feeling that I'm getting. I've never really done this. Thanks for tuning in to Desert Island Decks. I'm gonna once again give a shout out to all the Patreon pledges at the bottom of the screen. These guys allow us to keep making videos as frequently as we do. Please don't laugh when I say frequently. I've done my best to produce as much content as I can this year. Really have tried, and I wouldn't be able to do it without these guys at all. I'm serious. But more than that, I wouldn't be able to make this series without the help and the assistance of MasakoX. So please go over to his channel and tell him how lucky he is that he doesn't have any wolves in his house. I'm gonna go find a safe place to sleep for the night. Hopefully I don't run into any wolves. I'll see you tomorrow for another edition of Desert Island. Did you hear that? I'm gonna go.